Is there anyone like me who has seen this maintenance of snowboarding for the first time? Prepare the scraper and wax and an electric iron.
10 days in Japan, and I had the board waxed before, I waxed the board before I left, and then halfway through the trip I got it waxed professionally again, but she's not going to get used for about 6 months now, so I'm going to prep her for what you call a summer wax, which is a protectant, not a ride wax. But before that, I'm going to rub the rails down and make sure I get any of the moisture off, because we live in a very salty environment. If I was just to leave it like that, the edges might get a bit rusty, and I don't want to lose these beautiful edges. They're super sharp. They did a really nice finish on it. So we can touch them now, and then I'm going to careful, because they are really sharp, Lazy. I'm going to rub it all down with some isopropyl alcohol. I didn't realize I took the lid off, and that's going to make sure that it doesn't have any oil left on the rails or anything like that. And then so they're super clean. So once I've done this on the rails, just rub some isopropyl alcohol on it. Yes. Once I've done this, then we can't touch the rails anymore. And then I'll just do the oh, they're just clean. That's all. A little bit of yellow coming off. There's still a little bit of dirt and stuff in it, even though it's had probably 50 hours of riding over the last 10 days. And some massive days. Off the tail and from the centre off to the front, just to get anything else off it. So just okay. So we'll do the same to the other end.
Is it going to be Tokyo or
just Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
That's hot, Lacey. Alright, so the next part is we're going to put some Toko Universal wax on. This is just it's not a cheap sheet wax, but it's not an expensive one. What we're going to do is we're going to use an old iron. Don't use your favourite. This is an old iron, not the one I used to iron clothes with.
Very old.
Just going to wait for it to get a little bit warm, and we're going to drip all the wax all over it, and then we're going to rub the wax in. So what we're essentially doing is warming the board up, and it's going to soak all that wax in. So I wanted to leave a little bit of that last really good wax on, because that'll be the first stuff that gets back into the board and soak back into the base of the board. So, are we hot enough yet? No, not good, a bit warmer yet. And so I'm going to just go through a process of dripping wax all over the board, and then I'm going to rub all those drips in so it's an even coat.
Like not fully melted.
Here we go.
Yeah, me, not me. Right.
I'm just going to do like a bit of an area at a time. So we're all done. It's nice and clean, it's thick wax, it's all dried now, and it's certainly soaked into the board. So now I can put her away for 6 months before I pull it out and go snowboarding in New Zealand in July. But I'm confident now that it's going to be protected until then.